Bro, if you give me 11 minutes, you will never watch porn or masturbate or fap ever again in your life. And I guarantee you, because this is how I did it, and this is how I quit after, what, like 7 years of being addicted to porn and masturbation and fapping, right? Now, if you don't know me, my name's Kevin. I've been on self-improvement for 4 years. I've been lifting weights, going to the gym, right? Meditating, journaling, reading books. I've read over 100 books, and I've been doing that for 4 years now. So basically, how do we quit porn and masturbation? Now, the way I did it, right, and I've struggled with this for 7 years, like I said, and it was so hard for me because, you know, I quit video games. It was a bit rough, but I quit it. It was easy, right? Quit junk food, quit social media, but porn and masturbation were just was just like that addiction that would just never go away. Like, I've tried literally everything. I guarantee you. Like, I've tried to progressively deload it. I've tried to talk to experts. I've tried to change my environment. I've tried to put blockers on. Like, you name it, I have done it. And literally nothing worked. I've tried, you know, to change my identity and do all the breathwork stuff. Literally nothing worked. This is what worked to me. It all comes down. If you want to quit porn and masturbation forever, it all comes down to just two things. This is how I personally quit, right? The first thing is good habits. So basically, the root cause, this is from what I've learned, is the root cause of every single addiction we have. Like, porn is not the problem, video games are not the problem, junk food is not the problem, alcohol, weed, all these things are not the problem, right? They are symptoms of the core problem, which is poor mental health. That is the root cause of every addiction we have. And the way we improve our mental health and the way we have good mental health is through good habits. So basically, if we replace porn with good habits, we will quit. Because here's the thing, me and you, we used to use porn and masturbation as coping mechanisms. We use them as coping mechanisms for things like depression, anxiety, trauma. Basically, we put all these things under poor mental health, which is like depression, anxiety, trauma, stress, boredom, loneliness. All these feelings, we use porn and masturbation as a coping mechanism because sex is such, if there's one thing that sex is amazing at, it's making us basically cope, right? Or reducing cortisol and basically it's just emotional regulation, right? Like, sex is really good at emotional regulation, but the thing is, this is just manipulation. Like, porn and masturbation are garbage. They're nonsense, right? So if you meditate and journal and, you know, you read books, you work out, you go to the gym, you do yoga, you spend time with your friends and family, you know, you go on an adventure, you actually have good mental health, and you actually are fulfilled with your life, you will never touch that garbage again. Because here's the thing, there is no one that is fulfilled with their lives who actually does that, who actually watches porn and faps, right? No one, right? No one is fulfilled with their life who actually watches those things. Like, if you imagine it, it's fill and subtract, right? If you fill your day with meditation, journaling, spending time with friends and family, working out, exercising, eating healthy food, sleeping early, doing all these good habits, if you fill your day with these things, automatically you subtract all of the bad habits. So replacing bad habits with good habits is the best way to remove a bad habit, right? So good habits, right? Fill your day with any good habit. Meditation, journaling, going to the gym. Fill your day with self-improvement, right? Now, the thing is, I used to believe that if I just do good habits, you know, I will quit porn and masturbation, right? And this worked for things like video games, junk food, and this is just my personal experience, social media, and basically every bad habit. This is how I quit it, through replacing it with good habits. But porn, there's two things, there's two sides of a coin. There's good habits And the other thing, the second thing is a book called The Easy Peasy Method. And this is what actually made me quit porn and masturbation forever. This is what made hundreds, if not thousands, of users of porn and masturbation to actually quit forever. Like, this book literally changed my life. It's called The Easy Peasy Method to Quit Porn. And basically what it talks about is porn is just brainwashing. It's just brainwashing, and I want you to focus on what I'm about to say, right? Because this is how I actually quit porn forever. Just focus on what I'm actually gonna say, right? And read the book, The Easy Peasy Method to Quit Porn, all right? What it talks about is we have been brainwashed by these billion-dollar companies, these billion-dollar porn industries and sex companies, right? That porn is good for you, it gives you pleasure, right? It feels really good, but porn gives you absolutely nothing. You don't need porn. You don't need porn, and it gives you absolutely nothing, right? I want you to get this to sink in your mind, right? When you give up porn and masturbation, you are giving up absolutely nothing. You are giving up absolutely nothing, because it gives you absolutely nothing. It does not give you anything, and it takes from you everything, right? So porn is absolutely nothing. It gives you absolutely nothing. You don't need porn. You don't need, like, your brain, like, all we need as a biological species, right, is to survive and reproduce. You don't need porn to reproduce. You don't need to masturbate to reproduce. It gives you absolutely nothing. I beg you, read the book, The Easy Peasy Method to Quit Porn, because this is what actually made me quit forever. And tons of users, I actually got this book from a user who quit for an entire year because he read this book. It's called The Easy Peasy Method to Quit Porn. Read the book. And the thing is, like, memory and time have an inverse relationship. This is why it doesn't work for some people, because they just forget the things. Like, they stop for a while and they forget. No, keep reminding yourself of the things the book says. And the book talks about, just deconstructs all of the brainwashing in your head. That porn is good for you, it gives you pleasure, it gives you absolutely nothing, man. Like, you have to feel pity for all the people who use porn. Like, instead of, like, don't feel envious of them. Like, imagine, like, people who watch porn, right? Don't feel envy of them. Literally feel pity for their lost souls. Like, feel pity for them. Like, they're gonna be filled with so much guilt, so much depression, so much sadness, so much emptiness, right? Feel pity for them, right? Just let that sink in. Porn doesn't give you anything. It gives you absolutely nothing, okay? Another thing, like, it is so easy to quit porn. It is so easy to quit porn, right? But the thing is, it's just as easy to watch it. Does that make sense? But it's so easy to quit. It's so easy to quit porn and masturbation and fapping, because the brain acts in accordance to its beliefs. If you believe that porn is good for you, you will do it. If you believe it's bad for you, and you actually read this book over and over and over again, you will quit for the rest of your life. You will never even touch that, because your beliefs will completely change. You will actually be completely convinced that it gives you absolutely nothing. So yeah, this is how I did it. Just Good Habits and The Easy Peasy Method, the book. And I'm telling you, bro, like, my life has never been better. Like, I'm the most attractive to girls I've ever been. Like, I'm the best I ever looked. Like, I'm the healthiest. I'm just the happiest and the most fulfilled I've ever been in my life, because of these two things. Because I've stopped doing this nonsense. I've stopped doing this garbage, right? It's all, like, the only two reasons you do it is because emotional regulation and brainwashing. You're just brainwashed. So if you do Good Habits and you read The Easy Peasy Method, you will quit forever. And bro, I promise you, once I did these two things, like, it just became so easy for me. It just became so easy for me, because all I did was I just did the Good Habits. I just meditated, journaled, worked out, followed my routine, and I just read this book, and my beliefs about porn and masturbation all the brainwashing was just destroyed, and then I just quit. And now I've quit for like a very long time, right? So yeah, this is how I did it. This is what I learned. I think it's 11 minutes now, or it's like 10:56 minutes, right? All right, so this is how I quit porn and masturbation. This is my personal experiences from what I've learned, and as always, we're in this together, and we will make it.